Hey, welcome back. Okay, part 2 to my glorious story. This is interesting. Look at this awesomeness. The vehicle is predicting that there'll be another vehicle in the way. Awesome. Yeah, so part 2 to my glorious story. So let me see if my memory serves me right. So Ford, right, so I ordered the F-150, okay, and Ford said that, you know, the Ford dealership said, hey, I ordered you a Pro. On the Ford website, they said you ordered an XLT. So then I said, okay, as long as I get a vehicle, don't really care, I need one, because again, I was weighing the difference between purchasing the F-150 versus the Model Y, knowing that, you know, if I did not get the Model Y, my wife would get the Plaid, and then I'll take the, you know, Ford and drive it to work, right? And it was so funny, at the time I was negotiating with my wife. I was like, hey, like, at least, you know, maybe 1 week I'll take the Plaid and you can take the F-150, and she was not about that life. It was such a interesting conversation, and I said, hey, listen, I need, you know, we need to sacrifice. And it's weird that, you know, you have a discussion about sacrificing based upon who's driving what. It was just such an awesome interaction, but nevertheless, the least, right? So a couple months went by. I did not follow up with the dealership because I assumed, you know, they were a dealership of high integrity and that there was a bug in the system and I would still get my Pro, or at least that, you know, they would honor the price. Why would I have that assumption? Don't know. It was my flaw. I shouldn't have made that silly assumption, because that is not what happened at all. So what ended up happening was Tesla, so maybe about 4 weeks ago, I called the Ford dealership and I was like, hey, I noticed on the website, it says I'm getting an XLT, but I know that I ordered a Pro. I need y'all to look into it. The guy went back, he was like, and you know, he came back and was like, hey, I'm sorry. You know, it seems when we ordered the Pro, Ford automatically upgraded it. When I know that since the beginning, the system showed a XLT. So I just kind of took it for what it does, and I said, hey, listen, you know, this is making me angry, right? I was like, I know I ordered the vehicle, you're not fulfilling that vehicle, and I don't know if I want to take this delivery, specifically because the car wasn't delivered yet to them, it was just being built. And the guy said, you know, hey, you know, why don't you just think about it before you decide not to buy it. You know, if this vehicle comes in, you know, I'll call you again just to see if you're interested. And I said to him that, listen, I don't care. This vehicle better get here by 2 weeks, and if it doesn't, I'm not getting the vehicle, right? As soon as I said that, Ford's website magically changed to, you know, shipping vehicle, okay? And it was so weird because then the vehicle immediately became available for delivery a week later. So I was like, okay. So I sat down with my wife. I was like, hey, wife, it seems that the F-150 is ready, so I'm about to take delivery of it. And the most magical thing happened right after that. Tesla sent me a VIN for the Model Y. So I was like, hey, you know, wife, I love you. I said, Tesla has a Model Y available right now, and I'm gonna get it for you, because I'm not gonna get the Ford because, you know, they have integrity issues and this whole experience has been horrendous. But the truth is, I caused the problem because I identified it in day one, and I should have said something, but I didn't. And then the other thing is, you know, I'm questioning the integrity of that dealership because, you know, you order something, you get what you order. Don't upgrade me and then expect me to buy it. So then I was like, you know what, I'm going to cancel my order when it comes in because I don't want it. And then the weirdest thing happened. Turo sent me an email, and it had an F-150 Lightning on it, and those things were renting for $300 a day. I was like, this is crazy. You know, I could just rent this F-150 out on Turo and be fine. So I started looking at, oh, that was weird. Well, there you go. That was my beta flub of the day. But anyway, I saw that and I was like, wait a second. If you're telling me that these F-150s, now, real quick, before I continue my story, holy crap, what was that, right? So Beta freaked out because the pedestrian was not on the sidewalk and was walking on the side of the road, and it did this weird braking thing. But I made it, so I'm just gonna take over here and drive, because obviously Beta's not ready, and it's doing the little weird takeover thing, so I'm not even playing that game today. Anyway, so back to my story. So then I'm so hungry. Okay, so anyway, I decided to take delivery of the Model Y and the F-150 because it became a business decision. And then right after seeing the Turo thing, I was like, I wonder what these F-150s are selling for, the basic ones, the XLT. And I noticed that there was like a $12,000 premium on eBay for the F-150. And I was like, wait a second. So you're telling me that I just buy this vehicle and I sell it for $10,000 more and I make more money? So that's exactly what I did. I bought the Model Y, the F-150, and I sold the F-150 within, you know, I posted it on eBay for 7 days and someone bought it. And then that's the end of the story. But the beauty of the story is I get the tax credit. And yeah, I'm just gonna drive because I don't want to play this beta game today. Yeah, so that was below average. But yeah, so I sold it. I kept the Model Y. My wife's happy. I'm happy. The Plaid is awesome. And I think I'm gonna change the color of the Plaid to matte black, or what's it called, black satin, because why not? Right, so Ford came through, they delivered, they lied to me. The Model Y is amazing. Holy crap. In fact, I don't even know why you should buy a Model X, to be upfront with you, because it's daggone double the price of a Model Y. You might as well get 2 Model Ys versus getting a Model X. Unless you're seeking the Falcon Wind doors. I mean, I don't know if I see a true benefit. So this is interesting. So there's a crosswalk here. Beta stops in front of the crosswalk, and I'm guessing it's because there's a separation. Something is off here. This is not party time. This is not, Beta is not ready. That's what I'm gonna say about this. It's also, actually, it's kind of not ready, but kind of is. So Beta stopped behind the crosswalk because, you know, the lines between the vehicle in front of me and, let's call it, the crosswalk seemed to be too short, right? So the movable area seemed much shorter than what's ideal. So Beta stopped to allow for pedestrians to cross if needed. So that was pretty interesting logic there. I hated on it, but you know what? It's accurate. So anyway, yeah, the F-150 was pretty cool. I think I did some recording of some videos for it. What the heck? And yeah, I'll post some, maybe compare it to the Plaid. But you know, I contemplated keeping the F-150 because it was much cheaper over the Y. But the truth is, the software experience was completely not the same as the Tesla. And I got bougie real quick, and I was like, there's no way I am downgrading my software experience. But aside from that, it was super utility oriented, right? So what I did to mitigate not having the Model Y was I bought a trailer, and I bought a tow hitch with the Model Y, which my plan is, you know, for my utility related activities, I would use the trailer to allow for me to, you know, do my Home Depot stuff. And then obviously I don't get the, what do I not get? I don't get the cool outlet stuff that, you know, the 110 outlets that the F-150 offers, but it's all good. Anyway, I'm coming here to Safeway to, you know, do what I do. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you like my story. It's probably boring and out of control, but it's a pretty interesting story nonetheless. Anyway, thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.